Our founding fathers here in this country brought about the idea that you and I have within ourselves the God-given right and the ability to determine our own destiny. The only way they can inherit the freedom we have known is if we fight for it, protect it, defend it, and then hand it to them with the well-taught lessons of how they in their lifetime must do the same. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction.
I'm Gen Z, and I'm proud to be an American because in America, we believe our rights come from God, and our government derives its power from the people for the purpose of preserving the people's freedoms.
I'm Gen Z, and I'm proud to be an American because this is the freest country in the world. We have freedom to worship God, we have freedom to do whatever we want with our lives, and there's endless possibilities for growth in this country.
Hello, I'm DiMeglio. I'm a member of Gen Z who's not giving up on America because America has never given up on me. Here in America, hard work pays off and success is earned. But the left is trying to reinvent this country, and we cannot let that happen. They're doing this because they hate what this country stands for. They hate that here we place merit over victimhood ideology, and they hate ultimately that here they can't be victims.
I'm Gen Z, and I'm proud to be an American for the simple reasons of free speech, right to bear arms, a lot of other rights that we hold as Americans. On Independence Day, we celebrate the formation of the United States of America, in my opinion, the greatest country in the world. We celebrate that young men in our age range fought and believed in an idea of self-governance, and an idea of, hey, let's actually be free.
I'm a proud member of Gen Z, and I'm not giving up on America because America is worth fighting for. The stakes couldn't be higher in November. This election is going to decide the future that my generation grows up in and the generation that my generation raises a family in. It's so incredibly important to instill conservative values in this country, and that's something that we've seen a lack of in recent years. Listen, I'm voting for President Trump this November because it's so important to, like he says, make America great again. It's not just a bumper sticker or a slogan. It's the standard that he can bring back to America because he did it for 4 years, and I believe he can do it for another 4.
I'm Gen Z, and I'm not giving up on America because I still believe in the American dream. I still believe that we have the same capacity for greatness and excellence that was bestowed upon our founding fathers so many years ago. I want nothing but the best for this nation. This nation stands for God, country, and freedom, which is the same thing I stand for. I love America.
Joe Mitchell here. Donald Trump has the cognitive ability and stamina to be the leader of the free world. Second reason why is policies. Donald Trump is better on inflation, the economy, national security, and securing the southern border. Donald Trump will make sure that the American dream is revitalized and works for each and every one of us as young people in this generation.
I'm Gen Z, and I'm not giving up on America because I believe that we live in the greatest nation in the history of the world. Despite our flaws, despite our weaknesses, we stand as the beacon of hope and freedom to the world. We were a nation that was founded on the belief that our rights come from God and God alone. We are a nation that has stood the test of time, a nation that has faced countless battles and attacks on our foundation that would have brought any other country to its knees. I'm not giving up on America because just as Ronald Reagan once famously said, that freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. And I believe that in order for this grand experiment to continue on, our generation, the next generation, needs to stand up and preserve these values and ultimately fight to make sure that these values are handed on to generations after us. We face a pivotal election this year that determines the direction we want to go in our country. We can either go down the path of prosperity and freedom or the path to destruction.
I'm Gen Z, and I'm not giving up on America because it is the last beacon of hope to a lost world. America is the oldest nation to exist with a single written constitution of almost 250 years old, a constitution that was written with biblical principles in mind. The dreams of the founders was to respect the inherent value of every single individual. I will always vote for the candidate that respects this value and respects my faith as a Christian.
I'm 17 years old and I'm supporting Donald J. Trump for president in 2024.
I'm 17 years old, but in 2024, I'm supporting Donald Trump for president.
I'm 20 years old and I'm voting for Trump in 2024.
I'm 21 years old, and I will be voting for Donald Trump in 2024.
I'm proudly voting for President Trump as a member of Gen Z this November.
As a 19-year-old, I am voting for Donald J. Trump in 2024.
27 years old, from Des Moines, Iowa, and I am proudly supporting Donald Trump for president.
I'm 18 years old, and I am voting for President Donald J. Trump.
I love America. I'm 20 years old, and I will be voting for Donald Trump in 2024. Peace out.